Welcome to ThinkLinking, the latest concept on improving every area of your life and how it applies to the way we think. You know, I grew up reading books on taking control of your thinking by Edward de Bono and improving your thinking by Tony Buzan. But about 20 years ago, I discovered that thinking is nothing more than the process of linking information in your mind. So when people ask, what are you thinking? They're actually asking, what information are you linking? What are you focusing on? What meaning you give to that? What ideas are you coming up with? All the information in your head, your memories, whether it's something that you know, whether you want to be creative and put something together. Every time we want something, you know, even if we want a new car, we have to think how we're going to connect a network, associate with car dealers, save the money, buy the car, get the insurance. It's not so much just thinking in your head, it's how you apply the information to the world around you. So when you're thinking, you're really just linking information. And to take control of your thinking, if you're overwhelmed with certain thoughts and you get anxious, you have to become aware of what you're focusing on, so what you're linking, and what meaning you give to that thought, you know, how you're linking that information. By doing that, by being in control of what you're linking and how you're linking it, you take control of your memory, your emotions, and your thinking, and it flows through into every area of your life. If you're better with your emotions, more in control of your thinking, have a better control of your and recall of information with your memory, you're going to be a better thinker. You're going to practice being out more creative, coming up with ideas. It's a very simple concept, but we get confused when people start talking about thinking. We talk about a cognitive process, you know, whether you want to talk about NLP, cognitive behavioral therapy, or any of the other gurus trying to teach mindfulness. The fact of the matter is, if you want to take control of your thinking, you need to be the master of the way you're linking information in your mind. And you can learn to control that. You know, even if you have fears or phobias or addictions, we're conditioned to behave a certain way from our experiences, friends, family, children, work. But if you start taking control of what you focus on, what meaning you give to that experience, that situation, are you going to get angry if someone cuts you off in traffic? Are you going to have compassion if you see somebody in the street who needs help? It's up to you to be smarter in the way you approach, the way you're linking every area of your life. And then it flows through to every area, whether finances, relationships, health, happiness. You know, when you're in control of your thinking, you start making better goals, you get better organized, you can start using your smartphone to learn any information, any subject, any knowledge, skill that's available, you know, on the internet, social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Start taking the time to learn how to improve the way you're thinking by mastering the way you're linking every area of your life. Check out some of my other videos. In the description, there's going to be about 10 to 15 videos on how this linking information, this linking principle can help you to understand and be aware and in control of every area of your life. By doing that, you're going to have better motivation, you're going to get up in the morning with more energy, you're going to realize there's opportunities that you were never even aware of because you didn't have the mindset or the open-mindedness to see these opportunities. But once you see them, once you start training yourself and have the abilities to be in control of the way you're linking your money, your time, your energy, you're going to start doing things you never even thought you were capable of, because opportunities will be arising and you'll be ready for them simply by being aware that all you have to ask is the two questions: what are you linking and how are you linking it? You know, if someone says, let's go do some adventurous activity, rock climbing, parachuting, skydiving, bungee jumping, and you have a fear of heights or you just don't want to do that, it's up to you to realize that you are in control. You know, if you have a desire to go flying somewhere but you don't like flying, you have to work out the ways, the techniques, the ideas, see the therapist, work out how you can do the things that are important to you, and be smart enough in every area. Because what you have to realize, people look at you as an example, you know, your friends, your family, your children, and if you're a victim to circumstances, they're going to just look at you as an example of what not to do. But if you're smarter in the way you approach every area in life, your friends, your family, your children will start listening and understanding that you have influence because you're more intelligent. You approach the way you're linking your life more effectively and efficiently. And by doing that, like I said, you're going to start having an extraordinary life.